Hi everybody, Justine Froelker here, author, speaker, corporate trainer, certified Daring Way, and Dare to Lead Facilitator. And this is a place that we talk about courageous resilience in a really imperfect way with tons of animated emotion, and where I teach you skills, tools, and language to make real, daily, sustainable change in your life. And whatever platform you are watching or listening on, a podcast player, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, thank you for being here. And make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss a future episode. Really, it's going to have all the same theme. Discomfort. Get uncomfortable. Choose courage over comfort. Choose courage over judgment. Choose courage over being a dick. A jerk. I shouldn't have said that. See, I'm learning a lot about things. I'm going to leave that in because that's a learning moment for me. Okay. I am going to, I would put money on it that choosing grace, choosing to give people the generous assumption, choosing to believe that people are doing their best, which feels effing impossible right now, choosing to not live and react from the stories that you make up about someone may just be the most uncomfortable thing we can do right now. When I choose to not make up a story about how come you posted that, or how come you feel that way, or how come you're not wearing a mask, or you are wearing a mask, or whatever it might be, and I choose to come from the space of love well, generous assumption, you're doing your best. I never know the full story unless I ask. Here's the deal. It makes me really uncomfortable to ask you. That takes vulnerability. It takes courage. It takes me laying down my reaction of strong emotion and the stories that I'm living in my head to stop long enough to get curious about what's up. How come you're doing that or not doing that? How come you feel that way? How come you believe that way? What's the backstory? If we have any chance of choosing generous assumptions and grace, even when people are doing horrible things, this one's the hardest to swallow, it is never as simple as it appears. We are very messy human beings with very complicated stories in a really, really broken world. There are a million reasons as to how come someone makes the choices that they make. What would it be like for us to get really uncomfortable and choose to get curious about what the backstory is, rather than hurl our discomfort and inability to choose courage, unwillingness to choose courage, and shame, judge, blame, criticize someone, trying to get them to put on the mask or take off the mask or whatever. I'm willing to bet that choosing grace just may be the most uncomfortable any of us can get right now. And for those of us who call ourselves Christians, or I call myself a person who believes and loves like Jesus. Wait, I have a dreaming dog over there. I choose to love all over rules. Sometimes that doesn't feel like the popular choice in Christianity, which I don't understand. One of the difficult parts of this season is when you realize that, you both believe in Jesus and you don't believe in the same one. And what would it be like for me to grab my courage, get real uncomfortable, and seek to understand how come you feel that way? Because it's not how I feel. That in many instances, it is not a case of right or wrong. It's a case of we both have really complicated backstories. Sit beside, seek to understand, get really uncomfortable, choose curious, courage, choose grace. We kind of have a whole 4 books written about choosing curious, courage, filled with grace. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching if you're still watching. And whatever platform you're watching on, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Of course, share if you found this helpful. And I'll see you next time.